Welcome back to Black Connect, guys.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I know it'll be over by the time you actually see this, and but whatever.
Yeah.
Still, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, exactly. This week, earlier this week.
Yeah.
Or last week or whatever.
Exactly. We went out for it. I've never actually. Do you know what? That was actually my first time going out on Black. Hey.
This is your first time going out for Paddy's Day.
For Paddy's Day.
Yeah.
Jeez.
This is my, I don't know how many time.
Oh, you've gone out for it?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I've just never thought to go out for it.
Years before,
I
I don't know if you know, but back in the day, you know when people used to meet up in front of Jervis.
Yeah.
Yeah, those days.
Yeah.
For Paddy's Day, everyone used to meet up, and then there used to be fights.
So you guys just meet up to see fights.
Yeah.
I'm so
dead. Because there'd always be someone like about to have a scrap.
Yeah.
So then there'd be like everyone just meet up in front of Jervis anyways, and then it just end up being someone ending up fighting. Some people will be like they'd have like drink in their water bottles and stuff like that. Just random stuff like that, and then people be going around, oh, is that drink? Yeah. So that was back in the day. Back in the day.
Never participated. To be honest with you, I think I've seen the parade like once, but that was in Blanche. Yeah. I've never gone into town for the parade.
Oh, I went into town for the parade when I was younger. My dad brought us. We were quite young, but it was fun. I thought it was like very early in the morning.
Yeah,
but apparently it's at like 12.
Is it? Oh, okay. I don't know. I've never been. Not to say I'm not. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Not like in the history or anything like that. Or I just don't want to be in a big, huge crowd outside. That's the only reason why it doesn't like appease me, to go out on Paddy's Day.
Yeah, I hear it. It's a lot. It's too much going on. And even I was in town the day before Paddy's Day, and it was jam-packed, and they had all the equipment out ready for the festival.
Yeah.
But it was just crazy. It was already crazy. So
exactly.
Yeah, everyone's coming in from America as well. So it's just absolutely mad. Jam-packed. All the pubs, jam-packed. Everywhere jam-packed.
Yeah. So
it's a lot going on, and then of course you want to find an event that you'll enjoy. So how did you enjoy yesterday?
Well, we went down to McGowan's.
Yeah.
So yeah, is that the one? Is that Conor McGregor's one?
No.
I thought that was his.
That's the Black Forge he owns.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know why I thought that was. Somebody said that was his. Nah. I was like, this can't be his. Nah. But yeah, we went to McGowan's, and I'm not gonna lie. Two things. Okay, I have pros and cons. Pro, I feel like they had air conditioning in there. They did, yeah. Yeah, because
I felt a little breeze.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, usually when I get up into these warm places, sweat is pouring.
Yeah.
But I was a little chilly. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's a good pro.
Even had the hat on for the
I had a big massive hat on, and I still was not even roasting.
Yeah.
So I think that was good to know. Second pro was even though it was crowded and all that stuff, I still like the way there's still like little areas you could still like nestle yourself into.
Yeah.
Con music. It was the music. Maybe it was just because it was Paddy's Day, they were playing that kind of music, but I'm not into like house music or electric music or tech. Yeah. I don't even know what that is.
Just the music you hear on the radio every day.
Yeah, I wasn't into it. Maybe like one or two songs piqued my interest, but other than that, I was just like, okay, I'm ready to get up out here. That was it really. Other than that, like, it was still calm. It still felt like a lot of people are pushing and shoving. Like, well, from what I was, like
shoving,
I can see some people are kind of getting aggressive with it. Like, it's like, I'm trying to get out of the here. I'm like, okay, cool, but like, you could potentially push me down, you know?
Yeah, literally.
So like, take it easy.
Yeah. I also noticed, I think being sober. Being stone cold sober.
Yeah.
You notice how drunk people really are, and then you notice that aggression, and they're just pushing, just like falling around.
Yeah.
There was a girl that nearly fell on you when you were sitting down.
Oh.
And Jennifer looked so annoyed.
Gosh.
Because it was an easily avoidable trip.
Yeah. And she was just stepping all over me. I was like,
Yeah.
And I think it's one of those things where she felt like she had to say sorry, not just like she genuinely cared to say sorry.
Yeah,
it's like that. It was just one of those like, sorry.
Yeah.
And then going straight back to her friends. I was just like, okay, cool.
I don't know how
you literally, like, if I had white shoes now, you would have mashed up all my shoes now.
Yeah.
Oh, but other than that, like, yeah, it was calm. Like, obviously we left early.
It's alright. I think we lasted an hour. And then I was just starving.
Yeah, just hunger got us.
So hungry. And then didn't want to do any dancing or anything really. Just chilled.
Yeah.
But I think everyone else enjoyed themselves, and we just dipped.
Yeah.
The food was nice.
Yeah. Where did we get it from? Shout out to Honky.
Yeah.
On where Drumcondra Road?
Around Drumcondra.
Yeah, exactly. That was really nice. The rice, like, because we had to walk back to another location, which was like 15-20 minutes away.
Yeah.
And I scarfed the whole rice down before
on the way.
Just like it was good. It was
immaculate.
Good. So
packed with MSG.
They did.
But it's still good. It's still it.
It was so good.
Yeah.
The fact is though, because I'm trying to do this healthy eating thing, so obviously I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that yesterday because you know sometimes like we had to walk back, and that food was so good. It was busting.
Yeah.
And obviously, like I was saying, I was doing this healthy eating.
You're doing really good as well, by the way.
Thanks. I don't even think I've consumed 1,000 calories, and it's like 10 o'clock at night now.
Yeah.
But that's not on purpose. It's only just because I got up late, and then the breakfast I had was it was just normal.
Yeah.
And I'm making Victor do it with me.
Yeah.
Just I said to him that like, just be having fat boy meals, like that's all because like on the weekend I'll be with him, and usually it will be I'll be doing the cooking or whatever, and then it's just like obviously I'm trying to like I make meals that I would see on TikTok or meals that he would like as well, or meals that I would like, and most of it is just greasy pizza, pastas,
loaded cheese,
just something.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm trying to do this cake, but I need your help to do this as well. Like, I know, obviously for me, I'm in a calorie deficit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to consume less than 2,000 calories.
He's
trying to do 4,000 calories.
Yeah.
So, it's harder when you have that such a big spectrum there. So I said, okay, I'm gonna still try and get you to your calories, but let's just do some healthy meals at the same time, because usually he would be like, for him to get his calorie intake, he'll whack in like a frozen pizza, and if you know a frozen pizza is like 1,000 calories.
Yeah, it's actually insane.
I was like
literally half of the pizza is
calories. I was like, I never knew that, and I used to be eating it like
800 or something.
I was like 4,000. I'm eating 400 calories. I always thought I never saw the half bit.
You know, it's only the mini. You know those mini pizzas in the fridge.
They're
in like Aldi and Lidl. And
like
50 cents. I think that's 200 and something calories.
Okay.
200 calories.
Yeah.
But that's a mini pizza.
Yeah.
And it only has like a bit of tomato and cheese on it. But the ones that we would get is like Chicago Town, Goodfellas.
And I just never knew that, because like it's so funny how you can, like, you would think throughout your day, like, oh, I'm not eating that many calories, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not eating that much, but the food that you pick out is just contains so much calories, and you're just like, wow, you really now know, like, yeah, this is why I'm still like not able to lose the weight. And it's like, okay, but now I'm just getting more educated in all these things, because when I first started my fitness journey, it was more so like, you know, eat in moderation and go to the gym a lot. But now I'm realizing a lot more that it's 80% food and 20% working out.
Yeah.
Obviously, when you get to
after the gym.
Exactly. So when you get to the gym, like try, obviously, you know, lift heavy, you know, try your hardest in the gym, but that's only going to get you so far if you're not like taking care of your body when you're outside of the gym, which is what you're consuming. So I'm trying to be more conscious of that. And for now, like, what I found is to like maybe weigh out some of my foods, because, you know, I have that weighing scale. Like, I know it's all of this stuff it's part of like the toxic trend that we used to think about back in the days. Remember, we used to say like, oh, don't count your calories. That's like, you know,
you doing this now, you're gonna be so used to that you eventually, even in 2 weeks time or so, you won't need to weigh out. So,
exactly.
Like, you'll just be able to eyeball it.
Exactly.
And it's the same with your calories.
Exactly.
So it's
exactly. I'm just trying to get into the habit of not over consuming calories in one sitting. You know, like there'll be times where it's just like, oh, you know, let's get a cheeky takeout and all that stuff. I'm like, cool, but you realize that takeout that you're gonna get right now is you're consuming your whole calories for that whole entire day, and then that's it.
Just that one meal.
Yeah, in just that one meal,
or even that one tray. Let's say.
Exactly. So I'm seeing a lot of. That's why I love going to TikTok as well. I'm seeing a lot of people saying like Chinese fake away or McDonald's fake away or something like that, and I'm like, oh, these are cool, and like you can see the meals look really good, but they're like a fraction of the calories that you could consume if you went to go and order food. And also these things are actually more cost efficient.
Exactly.
Like we're living in a time that now is like, do you want to eat this or do you want to pay your bills?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, like, so it's more so like you don't want to be spending all your money on a takeaway where you can use that money and have like different kinds of so you can have different kinds of meals set out with that amount of money that you spend on a takeaway. So that's why I'm trying to get into that mindset. Like, I feel like I'm a lot better now. I remember in the lockdown, hey, damn, the
McDonald's
lockdown was crazy.
McDonald's, you know what it was, yeah? Just eat. I kept on having these deals on McDonald's.
They knew what they were doing.
Oh my days! And I think they were doing free delivery.
They were doing free delivery. That was the reason why. So it was basically like we didn't have to walk there. There was someone just gonna come to our house. We're gonna spend the same amount if we left the house. Yeah. So we're like, okay, calm. Let's do this. So I swear.
And you know what was even worse? We lived like 5 minutes away.
We were bad. We were.
If it was, so that was during the day, and then when it was nighttime, we would get Chinese.
Yeah. Because Melanie was a part of our bubble.
So we're all part of the same bubble.
So it was just like, hey Mel, come on in. But anyway, that time was pretty bad, and damn.
Speaking of trends.
Oh yeah, so TikTok trends.
Speaking of the food trends so like, what's your food trend like that you've had the past couple of weeks or so that
I've been seeing
you maybe have you made it or you're looking to make it?
What I've seen was these like 90 cal brownies, and I tried to recreate it the other day. I didn't take any pictures, but I still have a little bit left in the fridge if you want to see it later. But a lot of it is made out of Greek yogurt and low-cal sweeteners and all that stuff. But that's what I've been seeing traveling around. And it has a weird texture, you would say. Obviously, it makes sense because not a lot of it is flour. Not a lot of it is what you put in a traditional... did I say cheesecake?
No, you said brownie.
I said... I don't know why I started to think of a cheesecake afterwards. But actually, yes, what it is there is a cheesecake type of filling on top. So you kind of dollop like little cheesecake filling, but it's not really. It's like made from Greek yogurt and a little bit of local cream cheese, and you put that on top. And actually, bar the texture, it isn't bad.
Yeah,
like it's something that you can have. And you can, if you want to consume the whole tray, don't. But you could, and at least you won't have like thousands of calories just in your belly, you know. But so like 90 calories for the little slices, and literally, if you have 2 slices, that's 1,000. Sorry, that's 180 calories just there, or like 3 slices. I don't know how much that is, but like that is not even bad. Whereas like if you went to the store and picked up a brownie now, so actually I enjoyed making that.
That's like I don't know if you've seen those 90 calorie like little bars. They're like, you can get like a brownie one or a caramel slice one or a lemon one, I think. But the one that you're saying is better because at least you know what's going in.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
you literally know exactly what's going in it. It's not loaded with random sweeteners that you don't even know what they are. And all these random ingredients.
Yeah.
So that's really good. And I'd say the slice would be bigger as well because
exactly
those bars that I'm talking about is literally like flat. It's like this size. So it's good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
What about you?
It's not. Let me think. It's very bad for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure.
It's
Look.
very naughty.
It is what it is.
So which is it? It's actually the. Actually, no. There's one I think is okay. It's the candied grapes.
Is that the one that like you
make like a syrup sort of caramel?
Yeah, and you swirl the grape inside.
Yeah,
I think that's nice.
Yeah, I've never tried it.
Yeah,
but I feel like it would be so nice. And then I see people doing it with strawberries as well.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
and it just looks so nice. And then another one I've seen was cookie croissants.
Oh, the cookie croissant.
Yeah,
I haven't tried it yet because I'm not. You know what it is? Like, it's put me off. It's the fact that like the
croissant is cooked and the cookie
isn't. So it's like, isn't the croissant going to be now overcooked? And then also then I'm seeing that the cookie is a bit gooey. Like, like
since inside as well.
Yeah. It's weird to me because like I do like a nice soft cookie, but not that looks
undone.
Like that is exactly like. Do you not get sick over that or something?
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I'm like, I don't know if I will try that.
Yeah. So I don't know if it would work better if you were to get like the frozen croissants.
Okay.
And then like cookie dough. So I'm thinking if I was to try it, maybe I'd try that.
Yeah. Experiment. Try it both ways and see which one works better. You know, you're right because both. Because both the croissant and the cookie will need the same amount of time to cook.
That's true.
So I'm like, I feel like you're right. That's actually smart. That might even work better.
Yeah.
But because I'm just like, the croissant is not gonna be like, it's gonna be like kind of like crispy now or something.
Yeah.
So is it gonna be still good to eat or something
like shredding up my jaw, my gums and all,
cutting it up like So that's something I'm like, you know what, we can experiment with that. You know, we'll see. We'll try it out on Saturday. We'll let you guys know on our Instagram. You know, exactly. You know, something that we've been seeing on TikTok is, I don't even know I'm getting the phrasing right now. Is there something I'm scared to admit as a Black woman or as a girl, as a man or whatever, you know, whatever pertains to you. Yeah. So one I saw was, I think was quite controversial. I see what she was trying to say, but I was like, she said, something I'm scared to admit as a Black woman is if a Black man decides he wants to date me, a proud Black woman, and in all my proudness is what she's saying, you as that black man should not find white women attractive, because then that way are you truly like, do you truly like me and my proudness as a black woman, is what she was trying to say. And of course in the comments it was like, if a white woman said this, it'd be racist, or if the tables are turned, da 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 da. So
I found that toxic.
I think I believe what
you understand.
No, I don't understand it, but I will see, like, I feel like a lot of, I would have to say, I want to say it'd be here or even the UK. I would say a lot of Black Americans or African Americans, women, they have that slight mindset as well. Yeah. Like, I would say 10% understand what she's saying. Yeah. Like, I don't even know how to even, go about it.
But like, if she's saying that, can't that apply for everybody? Can't it be like a thing like, oh, if this person looks like this and they're proud of how they look or who they are, if their partner was to go with anyone that's the opposite, they would find that offensive? Is it the same thing?
No. I don't know. Like, I get what you're saying, because
it's like you said, how they said in the comments, if it was the other way around now, it would be like, it would be racist.
Racist for sure. Yeah. Well, I feel like what you're saying is like, it's actually hard to even like come up with something that makes sense here. Like, okay, I'm dating someone now, and let's say we're not together later on, God forbid, but like, knock on wood, that's not wood, but anyway. But they turn around and date someone that's completely opposite to who I am. I'll start to question it a little bit,
Naturally, that's
but I wouldn't say would race be the thing that is. I feel like race does kind of fall into that as well. I don't know if race does fall into that as well. I feel like it does. So like, I'm like, that's why I feel like I do understand a little bit. About what she's saying.
I do understand a little bit as well. Just because, but then again, if the guy also goes for someone that looks exactly like you, then would she still not be mad? Because she'd be like, oh well, if he was gonna go for someone that looks like me, then why didn't he just stay with me?
That's true. To be honest with you, we're always gonna find something wrong anyway. It doesn't even matter if the person is even a man in the end. Like, you're gonna find something wrong. So, but like, honestly, I think that hot take that she's trying to do, maybe she should have left that in her camera roll
inside of the archives,
in the archives, in the girls group.
The girls group. Exactly.
That was it, because I believe your friends might have understood what you were trying to say, and but it did come across a bit weird. Because I would say to say that you find white women attractive is a bit weird,
exactly,
because it's like, are you trying to say that they're not,
There you go,
so it does look weird.
Then it just makes her look racist.
But anyway, I'm loving the trend though. I'm seeing a lot of stuff. I saw one that I'm not even gonna get into. It's just like she said, that like something I'm afraid to admit is I'm scared of ghetto black people.
I saw that.
I was just like, okay, like, what did you think was gonna happen when you said that? Like,
some of them are actually just annoying.
Yeah.
Just like,
yeah.
why did you actually say that 9 afternoon?
Had no need to say what you just said.
Yeah.
You said it because you wanted to say it.
Exactly.
I think some of them are saying it because they know they're gonna get the views.
Yeah.
So anyway, like I said, I'm not even gonna get into that.
Yeah.
But another one that I believe definitely applies to even this country as well, because someone said that, like, something I'm not afraid to admit as a Black woman is that I'm not supporting a business just because it's a Black owned business. I'm going to support the business because of, because I like the good work ethic and all that stuff. Because some of these Black businesses,
actual good service.
Yeah, some of them don't pride on professionalism or just any of that. And I was just like, honestly, I had to repost that because it's actually so true.
Yeah.
Because
it's too common. Like, just it's actually gotten to the point where you're like, you need to have a backup, like, because on the day you're meant to have your hair done, and it's your birthday, that the person might actually just be so late in it, or take too long, or have some excuse like, oh, the hair isn't enough, or just something. Sometimes it's just always something.
I think from what I've been seeing is like time management is a big one here.
It's huge.
Like some of them might just cancel on you because they did not manage their time well.
Yeah.
Or they're like not professional at all. Like I know, like this one story I've seen, I'm not gonna name any names or who the person is or whatever, but like it was a case where, okay, I booked I'm not saying it's not my story, it's just someone that I'm just gonna use myself in the story, but it's not my story. So I've now booked my appointment. He said it's sorted, and now like it gets to the time, and because you did not realize the person before you was going to take long, you've pushed my appointment 2 hours back now. This is the day before anyway. Then comes to the day, cool. I'm like, oh, you know what? I wasn't doing anything that day anyway, so it's calm. Come to the thing, and you then forget that you pushed my appointment, and you're now blowing up my phone. Wow, because I'm in work in the morning. Yeah. Because I know now I can take this shift and everything. I'm in work in the morning, and you're blowing up my phone, doing this, doing that, mad at passive aggressive, and then telling me I've cancelled your appointment. And then I'm like, obviously I don't have time to be actually checking my phone because I'm in work. I check it and I'm like, wait, did you not move my appointment? Yeah. So obviously I call you back, you don't answer, obviously. Then I text you, I'm like, did you not move my appointment? And she's like, oh, apologize. She was apologetic about it, but it's just like, that should never have happened. No. Like, first of all,
how did you forget?
How did you forget? You did this yesterday.
It was just literally yesterday.
And you don't have an appointment book, someone to write stuff down. Like, this happens a lot. Or I've seen a lot of stories of, like, I've seen two girls, like, same basic story, like, birthday makeup or birthday hair or whatever it was. Person cancels on the day. I'm like, who am I going to find on the day? And one of the girls was hers was a little bit more annoying because she's not a person that does makeup, but she couldn't find anybody else, and now she had to go out, and she barely owned makeup. She had to go out and spend more money on buying makeup just so she can do something for herself. Herself.
I think I saw that one as well. Yeah.
And it's just like a lot of them not a lot of them, that's just not, some of them are just, they're doing this just for, they're money driven, not because they're passionate about what they do. And because of that, either a lot of them will fail in the first year, or they're just mad unprofessional because they never learned any of that professional skills, or any work ethic at all. They just gotten into this to thinking like they're gonna make quick money, and instead gosh, they're all over the place, and now you're losing customers because people are like, we're not going back to them again.
Yeah,
you know.
I even like let me even say, for example, during COVID, everyone doing like the food stuff. I tried shop, but I knew this legal stuff.
I forgot. Yeah, what was it again?
Penalty.
Hang up it.
Only sold to these girls.
Yeah. I was like, oh well.
The rest are just eating it anyways.
Support black business. Oh Lord.
But like all in all, I knew like there's legal stuff I actually need to approve on. I have to get my HACCP, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Obviously, I had my own because I was working as a waiter. But as an actual for a business, like just this is food you're dealing with, and you're selling it to people.
Like, God only knows how will I know you're not making that in your bathtub and giving it to me?
I was seeing like TikToks as well, like people kind of being like judging people's ovens, and making it in, the stoves, but the hygiene, and gloves.
I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Some of them, okay, let me say this, like, if they're starting off, where are they going to get the money to go and get industrial fridge, industrial oven,
to get me,
industrial kitchen?
Yeah.
Like, take it easy. Like, so I understood that part at least. Exactly, like, but like some of them I was seeing, like, it's like, where are you actually making this?
Where are you making it?
Do you remember that one time when we went? So it was too good to go, and we're like, we first of all couldn't find the location because we were expecting to rock up to a shop.
Yeah.
And when we eventually found it was a woman's house.
It's a yard.
And I was like, I don't know you from Adam, man. No. I'm not eating this food.
And where did the food come from?
I don't even know.
Where did she extract the food from?
The freezer, and gave it to us. How long have you had this food frozen that you just decided like, oh, let me give this to this guy?
Frozen, because I'm just used to on Too Good To Go. Yeah, that it's like
leftover food
from earlier that
day. Yeah. I was like, when she handed us our frozen food, I was like, nah, this was brick frozen, so it wasn't like it got froze that day,
that early morning. No, it was been frozen.
I was like, I'm not eating this.
No,
I think who was it? May attempted to eat. Bless her.
Passed down to me.
She attempted to eat that, but I was like, I think I left it in my fridge for like a good year. I'm not even gonna lie.
I left it in my freezer as well for a solid 2 years.
Like, it's only when we moved to this house I was like,
oh hi.
That's when I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
This got thrown in the bin.
Yeah. So.
Yes, but yeah, where are we going with this again?
I think just the professionalism.
Yeah. Of it. Yeah, it takes a lot.
Yeah.
But some people are really good at it, even if they are working out of their houses.
Yeah.
But others are. So another like example of unprofessionalism anyway would be like I don't even remember the name, so I wasn't even gonna name it, but I don't even remember the name. It was that bad. But down in coal mine. So if you know, you know.
Yeah.
So they were advertising a lot on Snapchat and on Instagram. So like I was seeing so many assortments of food that you're gonna get. So they had like a small box for the €12 and they had a bigger box for €26.
Yeah.
So they had, I can't remember what time it started in the day, but obviously because I'm working I couldn't go down.
Yeah, they started when everyone was still in work.
Yeah, but then I remember that was the first day, and then the second day I was the second day was a Saturday, was it?
No, it was like a Tuesday or something.
Was it? I don't know how, but I wasn't
working.
I wasn't working in the afternoon or something. I don't know. Well, anyway, but I wasn't working. I was able to go down early enough anyway, and so I could get something. Because we did go down the first day, but when we got there, it was nothing. But one of our friends passed us like leftover jollof rice, which was actually delicious. So, nice. But that because there was like 2 shops going on that day. Yeah. So that's what made us want to go back again the second time. Yeah. So when we got there the second time, they were saying like the other shop was finished, so it's just like the Jamaican Caribbean food. Yeah. And we're like, cool, we like that anyway. Yeah. So like I said, the 26 euro box, you have the chicken, the rice, just a whole bunch of stuff in the box anyway. Yeah. And then the 12 euro box was like half of that anyway. Yeah. So I got the 26 euro box. I'm starving. I'm like I said, the wait in the line was long. And anyway, we got our food finished. Didn't get the drink like they said we were gonna get, but I was like, whatever, cool. There's drink at home. There's drink at home. We go walking back to the car now. And I open the box and I'm seeing rice and peas and chicken and coleslaw. That's it.
Is that not what's meant to be in the small box?
I think so.
And they just dashed it in a big box.
It in a 26 euro box. I was so mad. Because if you realize that a lot of stuff was going to be missing in the box... of the 26 euro one, which is what was bringing me back to the professionalism. It was unprofessional of you to still charge that same amount. First of all, I'm waiting in line. Yeah, I can see in the line that people are there. Close friends are walking in, are just skipping the line. This is what I'm saying. I'm getting heated now. Yeah, because I'm thinking about it. Close friends are now walking to the top of the line and getting their fix. Yeah. We're waiting in line. I'm like, okay, whatever. Unprofessional. Yeah. Cool. You now know shit is gonna be missing in people's boxes, and you don't say anything.
Didn't say a word.
We get to the top of the line. That's when he said, like, I think he said that he said corn was, we're not gonna get corn. I was like, cool. Corn isn't that big of a deal. Yeah. Hand up the box, and half the stuff that I was seeing on people's snaps and people's Instagram posts or whatever was missing. I'm like, so what the hell did I just pay 26 euro for chicken? I need to get close to the mic, guys. I need to get close to the mic. Chicken. Dad, I'm so sorry that I could have made better myself. I know I don't want to offend anyone, but it's true. Rice that was, the rice that is at the bottom of the pot that is hard. Yeah, that's what I'm getting past. And coleslaw that Lord knows you didn't make yourself. Yeah. You bought that in Lidl. Yeah, that is what you're passing me.
That ain't it.
For 26 euro. Yeah, we're in a flipping crisis and you're charging me 26 euro for 2 pieces of chicken. 2 pieces of chicken and hard rice.
The bottom barrel rice.
Bottom of the pot rice.
Yeah. It was worse, Sha. The next day,
what did you get?
I got dash chicken that it was just given for free because I was literally like one of the last people because we were waiting for that long. Like,
that's sickening.
And then even when I got in the car, oh my gosh, this chicken destroyed my seat because the grease was like just spilling through the box.
Was it hot though?
No.
So it's just greasy cold chicken.
Just greasy chicken. It just got dashed to me. Yeah. Because they were like, oh, they feel bad.
They feel bad, okay.
And then the owner of the actual building came along and he was like, everyone move along, everyone like get out the way, like he's not understand English.
Yeah, racist.
Yeah. So yeah, I know that experience. I just had to laugh. Do you know, I actually just laughed at the
That's
whole
what
thing.
I'm saying.
Because it was just it was a joke.
It was a joke.
So
it's a joke. And if I'm so sorry if I was to ever see something like that again, I'm never going again.
No.
I'm never ever. My hard-earned money.
Yeah.
To go and do that again.
Yeah.
Cause like, and I don't care if people are like, oh, nah, the food is good. The food is good. No.
Yeah.
No, because I had every mind that day. I was going to go back and be like, what the hell is this? The only reason why I stopped myself was because there was a whole line of, you know what, let me just be honest, a whole line of black people there, and I didn't want them staring at me thinking that like, oh, look at this one, you know. So I was just like, but I was so disappointed because like, not only was it's €26, that's not actually cheap now.
It's not. That's the biggest munchie box,
like
actual munchie box
that you get from a takeaway.
Yeah, the one that you cannot finish
at all. You have leftovers. And you pass me hard bottom of the pot rice, 2 pieces of chicken and coleslaw. The
chicken wasn't even like sauced up or anything.
Nah, it wasn't.
No.
It was just charred.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, I know you guys did not marinate it the way you wanted to marinate it.
Yeah.
So like, that's what I was saying. Like, honestly, I'm saying that I could have even made that myself. I could have went to Tesco or something and bought like
the whole clan,
the whole fam. €26. I could have bought
the big pack of chicken.
Big pack of chicken. Got everybody, even a full chicken I could have bought.
Yeah.
Marinated that thing myself.
Yeah.
Got rice. Even used that to make jollof rice and get the jollof rice ingredients.
Then got the same coleslaw they got in Tesco.
As the coleslaw. If I wanted the coleslaw, I'll get the coleslaw.
Yeah.
And this is what you guys are handing me for €26. That's what I'm saying.
And like you said about the friends skipping the queue.
That was
that also happens when you get your lashes done.
Like
you'd get cancellations.
Yeah.
It's not with me though. Like I've found my woman and I stick by her. Yeah. But I'm hearing it a lot with nails, lashes, hair. Yeah. People will be like canceling their customers to slot in their friends. Yeah. And it's just like, are you for real? It's
unprofessional. I'm seeing too much unprofessionalism going on with these little businesses that are just popping up, or like, so it's just like, oh, I can't. Yeah. I told myself I wouldn't be able to do it again because I was like, for what? Yeah. For what? Like, even like when it comes to like even supporting and all this stuff, like. People support things that I don't even know you should be supporting, or like because it's your friend, you want to be supporting. Where there's actually people who are taking the time out of their day to get the right qualifications, get the right they're putting a lot of work into these things. Yeah, and you don't want to support them. Like, honestly, guys, that's a topic for another day. Like, within the black community in Ireland, it's atrocious. It's a
joke. That's why I'm smiling. It's actually gas.
It's wow.
Yeah,
it's
let's
abysmal.
Talk about that another day.
Yeah, I'll be here another hour. I have work tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
But like, But guys, thanks so much for listening.
Yeah.